Hello everyone and welcome back to Super Auto Pets. Today we're in the custom pack world. And it's like kind of a custom pack. I threw a lot of the new or revamped star pack pets in just to have some fun. And the main point of this build is to test out a question I had as soon as I read the description of the new real velociraptor, which by the way, my roommate can attest to this. I was just like reading the patch notes in my room for like the test server update, and when they got to real velociraptor, I like died laughing for 2 minutes, opened up the test server, saw the art, and died laughing for another minute. It's just the goofiest name ever. Real velociraptor right next to velociraptor. It does his feathers. It's great. I don't know who thought of it, but it's pretty cool. So here we're going to be using the Kiwi, the world's greatest faint pet, or hurt pet. It got changed compared to its old ability. It still can have cell capabilities, but it doesn't give you the 2-2-4-4-6-6. So it's 1-2-3 attack. It doesn't give you health. So that's kind of annoying, but maybe it's more balanced. You know, here we get a dove. I'm going to get a Frostwolf because Frostwolf is good. I feel like everyone knows that. Like, it's just such a strong 2-2. Cold doesn't help there. But, you know, we're fine. We're at 0-4. And here we immediately get the tuna. And we're going to start getting hits on it. Because, in case you didn't know, the tuna is a new unit that gives +1-1, +2-2, +3-3 for every time it's been hit. Which, in-game hits do not store, like they aren't saved on the pet after the battle's done, but shop hits are. So we're going to get a penguin to get some extra scaling on both our moth, and we get the health back on our tuna. So that's always helpful. You know, we're getting a little bit of supplemental scaling with the dove. And you can start to see the tuna work. It's giving +2/+2, and I believe we've hit it 2 times. I would have figured more. I guess got it on... Yeah. So now it's been hit 3 times, I believe. Yeah. So we're getting +6/6 after it dies. And this is part of the problem with playing customs, is Jerboas. They're the worst. I hate Jerboa teams. I lost to this guy later. He had a double worm, Jerboa, Chupacabra, and Hippocampus team. AKA, he's the scum of the earth. And we bring in our Ogopogo here so we can level up our dove to give +4/4 instead of +2/2 to our leech. And there's another hit. So you can see +6/6. That doesn't seem right, is it? I think because it got hit twice there. And we're going to bring in the Sabertooth. The Sabertooth got updated. Its old ability is now the Harpy Eagle. I did not know this until I watched a YouTube video today, because there's like no news on that. And we can see its ability in action. It spawns a 2-3 mammoth, I think then 2-2-3 mammoths, and then 3-2-3 mammoths. And the 2-3 is multiplied by every time that the Sabertooth has been hit. So you can see with a leech how that may be helpful later. But yeah, this is like completely all star pack. I really wanted to use the strawberry because I was kind of mean to the star pack. I made a whole video about how I'm not a huge fan of the new star pack, but I figured out if I'm gonna use the real velociraptor, I might as well give the other pets a chance. You know, for where we are in the game, our scaling based on the tuna is pretty helpful. Like, even there. So you can see they were using Elephant Blowfish with the new Wolverine to cut people's health every time, I believe, the elephant triggers. So there we go, there's our real velociraptor. You know, we're just going to keep hitting our tuna. The problem with scaling the tuna is that we're going to want to move it away from the leech at some point, which you will see soon. So all the stats go there. However, it is not enough. If the Sabertooth had gotten hit earlier, maybe it'd be more helpful. But we're using the shoe bill to get a little bit of scaling on the leech. But I'm going to switch it out with a zebra, which is wider scaling. Really, I don't know if that's the best idea. And we get some good hits there. And so now you can see that because our Sabertooth got hit, it's starting to spawn better and better mammoths. And so now we're getting some peppers out. We're going to get a poodle to get a little bit of scaling to some of our other pets. And so now we're going to, because we have the pepper now, we want to move the leech. And here the baby mammoths come in clutch, clearing that out for us to get a win. So we want to move the Sabertooth now to where the leech is. And there's the final piece of the puzzle of this team. It's the I'm not sure. This team has no mana and a sea serpent, so I'm gonna assume that they compatoed. But the crisp ends up doing more damage to them than it does to us. So we're at 9-3. By the way, this celery is the most cursed art I have ever seen. So we're gonna stinky sock to try to get us in a better position, and we're gonna get the microbe in. And so the microbe, when it dies, it's gonna give ailment to all of the other pets on the other team. And we're gonna see, as you can see, every time that a perk gets removed, that doubles up. Here we get pretty unlucky. That they had a German Shepherd that's able to come in. I thought I was winning that one. And so here we have, I don't want to talk about this play. Obviously we want another, yeah, oops. Nothing like triggering that in the shop, so we can't use it in battle. But here we have this nightmare hippo tiger team. And they had a massive doorhead ant. So we get kind of close, and you can see the mammoths are doing their best to help. But it's not good enough. However, we are getting 30-30 stats from that 30-30 in stats from the tuna when it dies. And that probably will go up to like 12 times. So you can see the stats going to work there. Unfortunate. That team just had so many stats. But you can see the real velociraptor. The point of it. I'm gonna put a meat bone on the microbe because I had nothing else to buy. And so let's slow down the final battle here. Let's rewind that. So Foam Sword triggers 2 times. It kills our Sabertooth. But we make their entire team weak. We get our peppers back. Our mammoth has more triggers then. And the mammoths actually get decent stats there. We kill the blowfish immediately, so we don't have to deal with that. And boom. We're able to get an easy win there. So that shows off the new Sabertooth, the new real velociraptor. And most importantly, it's another microbe build. I love the microbe. It's great. Alright, that's it. See you in the next one.